fucking cool.
Still mic'd up.
Alright, we're back. The long-awaited for Aker Brand podcast. We are back with the second episode of the Aker podcast, and I got one of my favorite people in the whole entire world, Bugsy, baby. What's going on, Bugsy?
Good.
So, first, we got to start this off, and you got to tell us, what is your real name and where are you from?
My name is Ryo Shimada, and I'm from Hiroshima, Japan. And my nickname is Bugsy, and the people call me Bugsy, so you guys can call me Bugsy.
Well, we might as well start the conversation off with asking you how you got the name Bugsy.
That's hard to explain for me. But when I came to the first time, I'm in Florida, not here, because it was not still Acre. And when I came here first time, I didn't speak English almost nothing, almost like 5%, 10%.
Less.
I was maybe say hello or something, yes and no. And we were staying a couple of days, and I think I just didn't conversation with him, nothing. And we were just chilling at a backyard. Then the one bug came on my leg, and I screamed like crazy, like almost little girl. And he started calling me Bugsy. That's it.
Yeah, I was the first person to say it, was I? I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
That was not Jeremy.
Yeah, it was me and Jeremy, and just sitting in the backyard. Bug crawled on him, and he screams like a little girl, and Bugsy started, and it just stuck, didn't it?
Yeah. Next morning, people were just calling me Bugsy, and I was like, am I Bugsy? Okay, I'm Bugsy now.
Do you like that name? Did you always like that name, or you kind of learned to like it?
I mean, I like now, but first, you called me. When you called me, I was like, I didn't know what bug means too. I was like, what's the Bugsy? And then I was thinking, I Googled it, Bugsy, and then I saw the bug is bug. I was like, okay. I mean, yeah, okay, that's good. I have a nickname, okay.
So you've grown to like it, right?
Yes.
Because now you got Bugsy merch.
Yes.
Right,
true.
right, and you got kind of your own Bugsy brand now, which I think is super cool. I'm actually wearing the new Bugsy shorts right now. Oh, you are too? Gotta show them off. Okay. Yeah, yep. So you've turned it into your own brand now, which I think is pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us, you're from Hiroshima, Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what it's like to grow up in Hiroshima.
Hiroshima, I mean, in Japan, BMX racing is not really big, so we don't have any same generation riders. But my dad is still racing, and he was a truck operator of my local truck. So I was going keep going every weekend my local truck, and I really didn't have training partner and something, but I was just keeping riding with my dad. And yeah, it was really cool, going to the national BMX national. It's always getting bigger, so I think, I mean, just I like the BMX racing, and that's it. Yeah.
Is that how you got into BMX racing, from your father? Or?
Yes. I think my dad was racing from, I don't know, 1918 something, or 1919 somewhere. So I think when I was baby, I was just still keep going my truck, and when I noticed I already have my BMX and jersey, helmet, so I didn't know when I started BMX, but I just going now with BMX. Yeah.
What is your favorite thing about BMX?
I think jump. I love jump. I mean, I love dirt jump too, because I have a dirt jump place from my home, my house, and that's the closest BMX track. My local track is not.
So the closest track to you is dirt jumps?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
It's dirt jump.
Okay.
My local track is 1 hour and a half, and in winter we have snowing, so we cannot ride much in the winter. So I was just going to the dirt jump almost all time. In summer we can ride, but it's a really small track. So I mean, that's why I'm trying keeping coming here summer and winter. So I just love jump.
Yeah. So you have a brother that races BMX too?
Yes.
Right? How else is the riding scene in Japan as far as with other riders? Because I know your brother's really good. He's actually came here to the farm before. Another great rider, awesome at the dirt jumps, of course. So I'm guessing you ride with your brother a lot. And how else is the riding scene?
Japan BMX racing is really getting bigger, like before like 2 or 3 years, and yeah, because my team was sponsored by Toyo Tires, also that's really big name in Japan and maybe in the world too. I mean, the federation guy and my team owner Akahumi Sakamoto's really doing good for the BMX racing, and at least I'm getting money from the team and I can being like professional BMX racer in Japan. I think that's really good for the next future generation, and I think it's getting good. Yeah.
So you said BMX racing is getting better and it's growing.
Yeah, it's growing.
Why do you think that is? I know you mentioned because maybe Toyo Tires and Hakafumi Sakamoto. Why else do you think BMX is growing in Japan?
I mean, because when I was young, like I never seen like really professional BMX racer in Japan. I mean, that was the like first professional BMX racer was maybe Akafumi. I'm not sure, but like people were just going to working and going to the racing. That was like normal for us, but right now, at least me and some riders like can being professional rider. That's that I think means growing up.
Yeah. So, how about your brother? Do you still beat him?
Yeah.
Is he getting pretty fast? How old is he now?
He's gonna be 20 years old this.
Do you think he'll ever beat you?
I mean, he will. I mean, he should. Future, but not now.
Do you guys ride a lot together?
Yeah, we ride out a lot together, but sometimes like I'm getting nervous next to him in the racing. Like, I mean, he did a couple times. He beat me a couple times in the motor or something, but offshore racing. No.
Who was a rider, or maybe some riders that you really looked up to when you were young? Or who's the rider that you were watching a lot, admiring his style or his way that he raced?
When I studied like BMX racing, and when I think he's cool, like first time was Steven Caesar.
Steven Caesar.
Yeah. Because I think like we had Pacific racing or like something like UCI race we had it in Japan, and I think Steven Caesar, also Coben, Sam Willoughby came in Japan. They came Japan, so I think when I watched the race with them and I thought cool. And who else? Kyle Bennett for sure, because my dad has a transit video, so I was watching the whole time when I was young.
Transit videos?
Yes.
Yep.
And maybe my dad too.
Yeah, your dad?
Yeah.
Is he pretty good?
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, he can backflip too.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, he did. And yeah, I was watching when I was younger. He did the backflip, and yeah, my dad, and yeah, I was watching American racing, and yeah,
So how was your amateur career? Did you have any titles in amateur, or did you do the world championships as an amateur?
When I was 14 and 16, I got national champs, and I think I went to the couple times to the world champ, but I couldn't get it in the main. But I got 5th in the semi in the Columbia 2016, and amateur career, maybe that's it. Yeah.
But you have a couple titles now in Japan, or you've had a couple titles in the pro classes, right?
Yes.
Tell me exactly which ones you have. You have a Japanese national champ and an Asian champ?
2023 elite national champ, and 2022 elite national champ, and U23 Asian champs. Also, we were doing the Japan Cup. It's sponsored by Toyota, and I have 2 titles. It's like almost national champ, but different. Yeah.
How old were you when you started leaving Japan for BMX racing? Like going out of the country?
It was 2021, I think. Yeah, 2021. I started come to here and then stay Florida and racing US and trying like World Cup and the World Champs as much as I can.
So tell me about the first time you came to the USA.
I mean, that was really.
How old were you?
20. I was 20.
Wait, the first time you came to the USA, was that when you stayed with us? Or
No,
you came the time before,
not.
didn't you?
I mean, that was like only for race. So I stayed like 1 week or something.
Oh.
So like that was like when I was 17 or 18. I went to the whole nationals, but I'm not really don't remember. So anyway, when I came to the first time in Florida, was like first time like stay long time in the US, and I didn't speak English, and first time stay with other country people, and the first time staying US, and I think that was really good experience for me. Like I have to figure out like how to get flight, like how to build my bike, how to fix my bike, and how to registration for USABMX, and how to cook myself. That's I think really good for me and my brain and how to growing up. Yeah.
Who did you first come with and stay, and where did you stay?
First time in USA? I mean, first time was 1 week, so for nationals, so that was my...
Oh, that was for the race?
Yeah, for the race, but when I came to like first time was Kohei Yoshi, and he was racing.
The OG?
Yeah, he's an OG, yeah, Kohei Yoshi, and Tachi Kigami, I mean, he was racer, and maybe Cheeto.
I think it was Suter.
No, it was not Suter.
Yeah, it was Yuichi, you, and Kohei. Wasn't it?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, that was the next time, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Kohei and Taichi and me, and I think we were going to the 2019 Rock Hill World Cup. Then right after the Rock Hill World Cup, we stayed your guys' house and maybe spent couple weeks. Then maybe we went to the Argentina for World Cups.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we came back again. So that was the first time rode Sarasota too. Yeah.
And that was the house that me and Jeremy had in Seminole. Tell me a little bit, or tell us about that house.
I mean, I like that house. Yeah, I mean, that was not like this big, but I think so many riders stayed there, and I mean, you guys were like doing almost same things as now too. Just
now it's a lot more expanded.
Yeah. But I mean, keep pushing and just training together, and that was cool for me too.
What was it like first coming to America, not really speaking English, but then staying with, you know, me and Jeremy Smith and all the other riders that were there?
I was kind of nervous, but...
Nervous?
Yes, because, I mean, I've never stayed with like really like fast BMX riders before, so I was getting nervous, but I mean, I could see like how Jamie like doing the day and training and sprinting the gym, and that was really like cool for me, and I was trying to do just same things as Jamie and you guys, and I was just following, and yeah, I think that was good for me. Still I'm doing same things.
What were some other things that you picked up on or that you learned on your first trips coming here?
It's a hard question.
Well, besides English, right? Because that's one thing that you definitely learned.
Yeah.
Like every time you came here, your English got drastically better, right? So English is definitely something I could say that you've gotten so much better at and that you've learned. But like, what are being able to watch Jeremy's routine, right? Like his sprints, his gym. Does anything else come to mind on things that you just picked up from him or that you learned in your first couple trips?
I mean, mental training, because we have like so much option in my life, but we took like just BMX racing, so trying focus and not doing without BMX racing, that was a really, I mean, I surprised, like, because I thought like Americans going crazy in the party and something like before I came here, but he was just doing like normal things, but he was on like 400% focus on normal things, and I just trying the same things now.
How have things evolved from the first time you started to come with us till now? How have things changed or grown or evolved?
So much. I can't tell. It's so much, because when I came to here, Florida, first time, you guys were not doing Acre, not this place. And I was here when you guys get this place, and I mean I was actually making first rip jump and third jump, and I can't tell how much, but it's a lot. Crazy a lot.
Yeah, Bugsy has literally been with us since the beginning. He was in the truck with us when we stopped and looked at this property, right?
Yeah, me and you and Jamie and Matias Hernandez.
Yeah. What did you think when we first pulled into this driveway? And we made an offer on it that day, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, like, when we first came here and you seen this overgrown place, what were you thinking?
I mean, I knew you guys were talking about, like, get property for, like, big property. I was like, and you guys like didn't tell nothing like before came here. I was like, okay, and I come here and you guys were talking and the house was so dirty. And I was like, damn. What are you guys gonna do about this? Make job? Where? Like we couldn't see like how size is property because it was so glassy, it was really tall.
Yeah, like so overgrown.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, when I come back, like each time, new job, new barn, new building, so it's crazy.
What keeps you coming back? You know, because you try to come as much as you can. You know, at least once a year, sometimes multiple times per year.
Yeah.
What keeps you coming back as opposed to anywhere else that you can go in the world?
First things, I think I'm really like staying with like BMX riders, like fast BMX riders, because when I'm coming here all time new people, also Jamie and Rain, you and Michael is here, so I'm never seeing like really fast riders like staying together. And also you guys have Sarasota, Osmo, and this track and Triple Creek, like perfect environment for me. And I'm really don't like living like downtown and like so much like middle of so many peoples, and I'm like staying middle of nature because I just can't focus on like what I'm doing, and staying with first riders really I can push each other. And like this time we have Josh Jolly and I did a backflip. I mean that's I think how I like getting more faster, because I can stay like faster than me guy. I can, if I beat them, like I can getting faster more, and I try getting more faster as much as I can, and yeah, like I just like being here.
What is your main focus right now? Do you have a specific goal that you're working towards?
My biggest goal is 2028 Olympic for BMX racing. Also, I want to do getting bigger, more Aker Brand Japan, because I'm thinking after the BMX life too. So my biggest goal is 2028 Olympian, and I'm working on World Champ main event this year or next year. So now I have to get in A main on the USA Nationals. So I'm trying working on my gates and my track speed now. I'm trying to focus now.
You mentioned Aker Brand Japan. Tell me what that is. Tell us about Aker Brand Japan.
I started running Aker Brand Japan a couple months ago, and we're working on together with Ryo in Germany, and I'm selling Acre March in Japan.
Yeah, you're bringing Acre to Japan, but you're also bringing Japan to Acre.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. So I'm bringing from Japan. I'm bringing kids from Japan. I'm staying together, and we're training together. Also, I'm selling the March too. That's what I'm doing now for the AkerBrand Japan.
And I know you mentioned Toyo Tires. Like, that's a pretty big deal, dude. That's a big company worldwide. Tell me their partnership with you or BMX in Japan. Like, what's their role?
Toyo Tires supporting my team. My team is Gun Sugar, and that's the main sponsor of my team. And also, they're main sponsor of National Champ, and they're doing themselves races that's called Japan Cup, and I'm going to race Japan Cup next month. And they're also doing big event in Japan that's like almost mixing freestyle BMX and BMX racing. They're doing like quarter pipe and gates, and we're doing like race like two riders and doing like almost tournament, and we can get like $8,000 for win, and
it's 2 people at a time.
Yes,
kind of like the Aker games.
Yeah, kind of the Aker game, and they doing like really middle of downtown, like right front of the biggest station in Osaka, and that's so big station. And
Osaka's one of the biggest cities in the world, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's top 10.
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really cool, and I've never seen in world too, so I think they trying being like Red Bull.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I mean, I heard from Toyo Tires guy, yeah.
And Toyo is a Japanese company, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Toyo Tires. They're making for the tires for car and truck and
yeah. How old are you now?
24 and 25 this year.
So 24, turning 25 this year. How long do you see yourself competing in elite at the highest level?
I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm getting first every year.
For sure.
Yeah. So I don't know.
You don't have a set number, like.
No, I don't set.
You're just gonna go as far as you can.
Yes. I'm not gonna quit BMX racing forever.
So it's safe to say there's no life after BMX when
just BMX racing.
Yeah. Where or how do you see yourself in, say, 10 years when you're 35? Do you ever think that far ahead, or it's not something that is really on your radar yet?
I think I'm not doing like World Cup stuff and the World Champ stuff, but I think I want to try Bet Pro, or I don't know. Can keep coming to the US, but at least I want to race in nationals, and maybe I might doing some different work, but still I want to be in the BMX scene. Yeah, maybe I might doing my own brands.
Yeah. What motivates you? What is your biggest driving factor? Like, what motivates you to get up every single day and train as hard as you do?
I mean, right now is I just wanna be an Olympian.
Why?
Why? It's fucking cool. It is cool. Yeah. Like I can say like I'm Olympian. That's it. That's why I want to be Olympian.
Tell me more about Bugsy merch.
Bugsy merch. I'm making shorts now, and I'm not really like focused in Bugsy merch now, but I would love to make more and wanna get in bigger more.
Do you have any last words or people you want to thank?
I don't know. You don't have any question more?
Well, I was just seeing if there's anything that you wanted to go over or cover, or you know, something I didn't mention.
I mean, I want to ask you.
Okay, shoot.
What do you think about the Japan BMX scene from you?
So cool, so stylish. You know, like, I think it's been really cool to see how, in a way, you guys are trendsetters. And especially in like the fashion industry in general, right? Like Tokyo is huge for that. Yeah. And what I notice when something kicks off in Japan, it usually kicks off because it's pretty sick, right? Like the Japanese people have a really good eye at seeing what's cool and what's not cool, and I think it's really cool to see, just from my short time, like how the level has evolved too, with even the amount of skilled riders, right? Like when I was younger, Japan wasn't necessarily known for having a bunch of riders with crazy skill, and now you guys kind of are. You know, riders like you and Yuichi and Asuma, and I know, you know, even Kari, and there's a bunch of young guys that are coming up too that just are so good on the bike, and they just have so much style on and off the bike, which I think is so cool. And dude, I'm a huge fan of Japan, you know, and I'm a huge fan of you, and you know, even Kohei. You know what I mean? Like Kohei started this whole connection bridge from Japan. So
yeah, true.
But man, Japan's pretty sweet. I got another question for you.
Yes.
What is the next thing you want to see built here? So next time you come back, how much time do you have left on this trip? 3 weeks?
3 more weeks, I think. Yes, 3 more weeks.
Okay, so 3 more weeks, you leave. When you come back, what do you want to see?
I mean, definitely more dirt jump.
Yep.
And new gym.
Yep.
New barn, new gym. And new mobile home.
Well, those are the plans, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll be done by the time that you get back. When are you coming back?
I'm trying to come here before Grands till Aker Games, so maybe almost about a month. And I want to bring my brother and maybe some kids. I'm gonna ask them, and they might come, and I think that's gonna be a sick trip.
Bugsy, thank you so much for everything you've done and being a part of everything that we've been doing from the very beginning. He is literally one of the originals. He's been with us since, you know, when AkerBrand was just a thought in the mind. And dude, I just want to thank you so much for being here all the time and helping us build AkerBrand and being a part of that, and then taking the next level and you know, run an Aker Brand Japan, dude. That's sick. So let's keep building and let's keep growing. And
So good.
thanks for everything, homie.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to be coming out with more podcasts with some of the greatest athletes in the game that come and train with us. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Arigato.